Yeah, since you were here yesterday, that's okay. No, thank you so much for coming. It's now recording. So now what we're going to do is go through all the muscles on the required list. And then after we stop the video, we're going to do a bit of practice. And you guys can chime in when you know the muscle. And then we'll do the exam photos and then go home. Or wherever you need to go after this. All right, my good friends. So this is the clavotrapezius. Trapezius. All right. And then this is the levator scapulae. Levator scapulae. All right, and then from the deltoid, from the shoulder onwards down, the clavotrapezius trapezius becomes the clavobrachialis or clavodeltoid, deltoid, right? Okay, and then while we're at the deltoid, this muscle here is the acromiodeltoid, deltoid, and over here in the back, acromiotrapezius, trapezius. Back to the deltoid again, spinodeltoid, deltoid, back to the back again, spinotrapezius, trapezius. So you see this acromio and then this, spinal. So there will be the acromio deltoid, deltoid, acromio, trapezius, trapezius, spinal, deltoid, deltoid, spinal, trapezius, trapezius. Right? And then we flip open this spinal trapezius, trapezius, all right, like that. Okay, flip open the other one like that, spinal trapezius, trapezius, acromiotrapezius, trapezius, retracted like that, reveals this supraspinatus, supraspinatus, and then you see the spine here. So this one will be the infraspinatus, infraspinatus, and this is the teres major, right? And then obviously this is the rhomboideus, rhomboid major. And then underneath the scapula will be subscapularis, subscapularis, and of course spinotrapezius, trapezius. You can see the impression of it on the latissimus dorsi, latissimus dorsi. Not sure what happened to my cat because it's like this on both sides. I thought I am the one who did it, but I don't think so because you see exactly the same thing on the other side. So I don't know what happened to it, but that's what happened. So this is the supposed to be together like this, okay? So it's latissimus dorsi, okay? All right, and then so we are kind of done with all the back muscles right here, okay? And then we come back here to the arm, and then this will be the triceps brachii, long head, triceps brachii, long head. And then the one we cut, what we did today, triceps brachii, lateral head, triceps brachii, lateral head, right? And then we did cut it. Why? So we could reveal this one, which is the triceps brachii, medial head, triceps brachii, medial head, right? Okay, and then when we peeled off this triceps brachii lateral head, triceps brachii lateral head, we revealed this brachialis, brachialis, which is attached to the only forearm muscle that we do. So I got lots of blood vessels here, which is this one here. See this one, which is the brachioradialis, brachioradialis, and it's kind of attached to here, to the brachialis, brachialis, and you could see the division when we kind of peel off this clavodeltoid, deltoid, and you can see the division between the brachialis on the side, brachialis, and then this one, you can see the crack in the middle, and you can see the picture there for the biceps brachii, biceps brachii. Okay, you can see there's the crack between the two heads of the biceps brachii, biceps brachii. All right, and then you can see short and long head like humans. You can see that this is probably looking like the long head and the short head over here. Okay, and then, so yeah, short head and long head, biceps brachii, and you could see the two muscles. So in the exam, most likely will point to this and that, the two heads of the biceps brachii. So you know, when you see this crack in the middle, you know this is the biceps brachii, biceps brachii, and then on the lateral side here, this will be the brachialis, brachialis, right? The brachialis, brachialis is attached to this brachioradialis, brachioradialis, okay, in the forearm, which is the only one we do. So biceps brachii, because it's bi for two heads. Triceps brachii is triceps for tri for three heads, meaning triceps brachii lateral head, triceps brachii lateral head, one, triceps brachii medial head, triceps brachii medial head, two, triceps brachii long head, triceps brachii long head, three. So that's the whole reasoning behind that. So after that, we go to the ventral trunk, okay, and then we start right off the bat with the medial side of the arm. We have the first muscle that is in the cat, not in the human. So this will be the epitrochlearis, dash, 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 yes. If I happen to ask for you to identify it, you could say dash, dash, dash or no equivalent. Dash, dash, dash is better because you don't have to spell dashes, you just draw them. Okay, so epitrochlearis, dash, 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 and then pector antebrachialis. Why? Pector is in front of the pectoralis major, pectoralis major. It's anterior, antebrachialis, because it goes to the arm. Brachial, anything brachial is to do with the arm, anything trapezius is to do with the back, anything deltoid is to do with the shoulder, anything femoris to do with the thigh. See what I'm saying? So this is why I was telling the other class yesterday, I don't want you to make a mistake where you are calling femoris something up in the pectoral area. No, okay, or judo, or in the arm area. You want to be brachii in the arm. You want to be femoris in the leg, in the, no, thigh. Okay, and then trapezius in the back, deltoid in the shoulder. Okay, so you must at least have the right body part. So that's your first learning thing for these muscles. First of all, you know that the chest area is pectoral area. So that's the muscle there will be pectoralis major, pectoralis major, pectoralis minor, pectoralis minor. And then you can see the line here. This is the xiphi humerales, which is really the fourth muscle, but that is in the cat, not in the human. So we get the pector antebrachialis, epitrochlearis, dash, 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 and then the xiphi humerales, which is not on the list, but the cordofemoralis, dash, dash, dash is on the list. So those are the three, and I could even ask you, like, say, name the three muscles in the cat that are not in the human. Then you would be like, you know, epitrochlealis, pector antebrachialis, cordofemoralis. Okay, yeah, you know, pector antebrachialis, yeah, antebrachialis. Okay, so you know that this pector antebrachialis covers a little bit. In fact, the triceps, the pectoralis major, so it goes underneath, it goes all the way. So it's going to be under here, and then it ends there, it kind of ends there, and then you have the triceps, why am I doing that? Then you have the pectoralis minor, pectoralis minor. So the arrow is up here a little bit, pectoralis major, pectoralis major. The arrow is a bit down here, pectoralis minor, okay? So those are the muscles that, you know, would be definitely in there, because for the ventral trunk, that's all there is. But then there's also this, you know, if you look at this, you can see this one with the serrated edges like this. So serratus ventralis in the cat, serratus anterior. Okay, so you flip that open, and then you can see the ribs now. So the muscles between the ribs are the intercostals. So those are the four muscles in the ventral trunk, but they're coming in the exam, right? So you don't have to worry about it. You need to know all of these muscles. Okay, serratus ventralis, because the cat is on fours. Serratus anterior in the human. Okay, and then you flip that one open. You have and you can see the ribs, the intercostals, these ones. Okay, so those four for the ventral trunk, and then from the ventral trunk we go to the abdominal area. So the flap on the outside would be the external, yeah, oblique. So external oblique, and you can see the external oblique partially covers the internal oblique. You see, it doesn't cover this side. So we flip it open like this. So this is the internal oblique, and you can see the internal oblique ends here like that, right? You can see it, and then another one starts going like this, and it ends there. So this one here is the no. This one would be the transverse abdominis. It's kind of going across like this. Yeah. So you see where it ends right here, and then it ends right here like that. So this sort of triangular muscle here would be the transverse abdominis, and then here the muscle that forms the six-pack. You can see the divisions right here. So this would be in the middle. That's the rectus abdominis. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's on. So rectus abdominis, and then from here to there, triangular. This is transverse abdominis, and then this is internal oblique. You can see it's going like this, internal oblique, and then the external oblique is going like that. So they're going to be trying to give support to the abdominal organs. They're going to be oriented in different directions. You see what I'm saying? So that it really gives it that nice tight support. Otherwise, you get to like that. Even though it's like this because we are fat, but at least see what I'm saying? You know. So in the exam, I'll pick one of the obliques, right, to keep it interesting. One of the abdominis. But you don't know which is which. You have to learn all of them. Okay. So there will only be two muscles in the abdominal area. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not a lot, but yeah, learn how to spell them. I'll give you the list. Did I send you guys with the Zoom link or stuff? I haven't. No, 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 because I sent it the other time when I sent the picture of that, which I'm gonna do for you guys today. I send you a picture of that whiteboard, and then I'll send you the list because I forgot when I was sending you the Zoom link. Okay, so like it's a one pager, you know, and the muscles are jumbled up so that it's not too easy. So you wanna learn how to spell. Only look up the difficult words. Okay, so that's how you use the spelling list. You don't say, man, I don't have to learn how to spell. I can do my spring break because we get a list. No, don't do that. You still need to learn. I'm just doing it a favor for you guys. I don't have to give it to you. I shouldn't be giving it to you because you should be able to spell them. Because when you're a physician or the nurse, they won't give you a list. You've got to do it. You see, somebody comes in, you got to operate on them right away. And especially, it will be under pressure most of the time. You don't have the luxury of being prepared. Like this, you'll be getting a lot of them at the same time, and you're flustered, and you still have to work perfectly under those extreme conditions. See what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, you develop that habit. No, 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 no. It's the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you because you are the guys who are going to be my nurse or my doctor, you know, and I want you to know what you're doing. I don't want to go and say, oh, I don't want that nurse. Oh, I don't want that doctor because I know the way they did in my anatomy class. I want to run to you because I know you'll be good. You understand? And it happens. One of the students who was my nurse when I went to my physical, she's the one who took my vitals. You see, and I keep telling them that you guys will be my nurse, and they don't believe me. I was like, see, I told you. I was like, oh, I was waiting for the no, show us the good ones. That's why she ended up there. The bad ones usually don't get there anyway. You know what I'm saying? They get weeded out. Yeah, it's true. You know, that's life. You know, there's some things you can't sugarcoat. No matter how much you sugarcoat it, it will still have thorns. You know what I mean? Even roses are beautiful, but roses have the sharpest thorns ever. But you look at a rose, you're like, oh my God. And then you go there, you get pricked. So it's always like that. You gotta have the bad to appreciate the good. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way. Otherwise, if everything was good, you can't tell the difference. It's no point. Okay. So now we go to the thigh. You know, so we'll do the quadriceps, and then we'll do the hamstrings, and then so forth. Okay, and then the butt muscles as well. Okay, so we can kind of start here with the hip and butt muscles. So this is the tensor muscle, and this is the fascia. So this is tensor fascia lata, and the tensor, most of this fascia of the tensor fascia lata covers this, which is the vastus lateralis, one of the quadriceps, and then this is the rectus femoris, the second of the quadriceps, right? Okay. And then there's the tensor muscle, there's the fascia, so and it's on the lateral side, tensor fascia lata, rectus femoris, and then of course vastus lateralis, so it will be kind of here, all right. And then this would be the gluteus maximus, and you can see the division right here, sort of the flatter sort of muscle here. This will be the gluteus medius, and then this is the third of the muscles that are in the ketone in the human, cotofemoralis, dash. You see, it covers partially the gluteus maximus here. You see, and obviously our sciatic nerve can miss it a mile away. Okay, right? This is sciatic nerve, and then obviously this is part of the hamstrings, which is the biceps femoris. So the biceps femoris is to the thigh what the biceps brachii is to the arm. See what I'm saying? They both have two heads, a short head and a long head. The short head of this is supplied by the common fibular nerve, which we did, or common peroneum. Remember that time when I was saying those muscles, we do them? Yeah. Okay. The short head of the biceps femoris. Okay. Otherwise, this is the tibial nerve Okay, so and then there's the sciatic. You can't miss it a mile away. We can't ignore it too. So we always have to talk about it. All right, and then we go back to the front to the quadriceps. We've already done the vastus lateralis. Vastus lateralis. Okay, so the vastus lateralis kind of covers a little bit of this one in the middle here, which is flanked here. This one, which will be the vastus intermedius, vastus intermedius. So that's 3 of the quadriceps. We need one more, which is this one here. Vastus medialis, vastus medialis, and it's going to be this one right here. So vastus medialis, vastus medialis, vastus lateralis, and then you have the rectus femoris covering a little bit of the vastus intermedius, vastus intermedius. So vastus medialis, vastus medialis, vastus intermedius, and then this is the vastus lateralis, and then the rectus femoris, which forms the 4 quadriceps. So the 4 quadriceps go together with this, which the one we cut in the middle, which is the sartorius. It's also in the front, kind of runs like that. Okay, sartorius. Okay, so we kind of go to the medial thigh muscles, the ones that are duct. So they're going to be called that. Okay, so this long thin one here is the adductor longus in the cat. It's adductor longus in the human. Okay, so this sort of triangular one, this wide triangular one here that is flat here, this is the adductor femoris for the cat, still adductor longus for the human. Okay, so the adductor longus in the human is one long wide muscle, but in the cat is separated into 2. Okay, so on the list obviously you will see the adductor femoris, adductor longus on the list because it's the one that is different names. I didn't want to then say adductor longus for this one, adductor longus again, but it's also part of the muscles you need to know. Okay, don't say it's not on the list, it is. Okay, I just didn't want to be too repetitive. So this long thin one is adductor longus. The wide one, sort of triangular one, this will be the adductor femoris, still adductor longus in the human, right? And then now we're going to the hamstrings, the posterior thigh muscles. So this flat one that looks like a membrane would be the semimembranosus, right? And then this one here that kind of looks like a cable, looks like a tendon, semitendinosus, part of the hamstrings, right? Together